welcome to the beginning of the Final Fantasy VII Remake playthrough. It is just to so everyone knows what's going on with the remake playthrough. I have played the remake before on the PS4 when it first came out. Of course I did. You know, Final Fantasy is my favourite game. So the idea behind this is I played on PS4, but I never had a PS5. Like many of us, I never had a PS5 when it first came out. So I never got to experience what I think, in my opinion, is the intended way that the game they wanted to release the game. There is lots of jank with the PS4 version, and I think it's probably because the game was either designed for a PS5 game, or they just didn't have. They had made a date. They wanted to get out for then. Then Sony were like, "Here's a PS5," and then they were like, "Well, we want to make the version that we wanted to make it, so let's make a PS5 version of the game." And I've never had a chance to experience it until just now. That being said, also I've not also experienced the Yuffie DLC, the INTERmission DLC. So the idea is to replay through the game, re-experience everything about it, you know, take it all in, talk about many theories and stuff about the game. But YouTube, put your brakes on spoilers for Yuffie DLC. I don't know anything about it. I've managed to skip all spoilers or anything about it. That's the whole plan. I like to experience that bit for the first time, so you guys can enjoy that bit for the first time. But everything before then, we can all talk about. And also, unironically, not planned at all, because I said for at least a month and a half I was going to start doing this on the 17th of June. On the 16th of June, Square Enix announced put out a trailer for Crisis Core Reunion and Final Fantasy Rebirth, which obviously is the follow-up to this game anyway. So the good news is that we can actually make our speculations. There is a video I posted up already that you can see where we've talked about all sorts of theories and what may or may not happen, what we think's happened, how it's going to work, even down to things like whether the world map will be in the game or like the size of the game and stuff like that. Like literally, and you know, I'm convinced that there's going to be some form of time travel or like alternate realities. And playing through this now, we can also try and find those breadcrumbs. See if they've already been placed and lodged into the game. So it should be a very exciting playthrough. Very hyped time to be playing the remake as well. I've been thinking about it all day. I can't wait to jump straight into the game. And I'd love to hear what your thoughts are. Not just on the Rebirth trailer, but you know, just your thoughts on the remake. Whether you like it, whether you didn't like it, what you didn't like about it. If you feel like, you know, it's meant to be a proper remake or it's actually called remake for a reason. All that kind of stuff like that. But yeah, I hope you enjoy the experience as we're going through the game. And without further ado, we shall jump straight on in. Porsche. There it is. Now, there'll be many moments where I stop and talk about things, about my first experience by the remake. And this is the first one. When I heard this, when I started this bit up, for just this bit, for the first time when we all started playing the remake, I just felt the connection. I was like, oh my god, because it is the original prelude, but redone. And oh my god, like it's such a good feeling. And I love this version of the prelude. I actually love this version of the prelude. It's such a... Just wait for it. Both the original and this version is just so good. Goosebumps indeed. Absolutely. And it doesn't give anything away. It's very like, you know, it's just what a good start. Like, straight off the bat, you know, they really thought of everything. I was reading an article yesterday that they played through the game, the original game, took those feelings and put it into the remake. So they obviously, to recreate the menu screens, I can't remember if this skips a song if I press continue, but to recreate the experience that you get from just in the menu screens, they kind of just remastered and remade all of that as well. I'm pretty certain the sends a song if I press skip next, and everyone's a bit like, bro. But The strings have done so well there. The hot, yeah. Ba, 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 ba. The whole beginning of the game is done perfectly in sync as well. I love it. It doesn't. Even here, right? Like even here, like you got the my mouse is jumping screen on this one, does it? So you got the sword there, just like the original, but it's like a better version, it's like a modernized version of the same scene with the sword in the background. Then you got the menu on the left, like it's little stuff like that. It's little nods like that, and it even forces you to use the D-pad on the menu. But I think that's just the game. I don't even know what that is, but we'll come back to that later on. I don't think that was always there. It's probably credits, right? Yeah, anyway. I remember launching this game for the first time. I was excited by the title. Yeah, me too. Absolutely me too. Considering this for the whole song, but by the way, no one's noticed this, but in the new game menu, you can use the right stick to rotate the Buster Sword. Oh wow! I don't think I ever. I don't know if that's really cool. I didn't know that's the thing. I didn't know that. I don't think I need to change that. But that's cool because that means you're playing with this. So you. Okay. So you can use this to kind of test whether this is good for the access options. Oh, that's really nice, and it gives it the whole 3D feel. It takes it from the 2D look that, you know, we got from even the original to like the whole 3D feel and effect. That is very cool. I'm going to talk about this for a minute. So, I do not understand classic mode. I do not see the need for it. Square these days have just turned into, we got to make baby versions for everybody in our games. Which is fine if you just want to, which is definitely great if you're playing a game like this for the story, because if you don't want to challenge difficulty, then so be it. But the only thing classic does is you just pick the abilities. You have to wait for the ATB. The character just move around to the attacks, right? I think you still have to move the character anyway. They just do the attacking, and you just select your thing, right? But it was meant to be as close to the original version of like ATB usage and that as you could. But I think it just seems more difficult than it needs to be. Then they did a normal version, which again makes no sense. Like, I don't understand it. I remember some people were asking for a normal version, isn't even easy, but it still doesn't make any sense. The player controlled will attack and defend automatically, allowing to focus on executing commands. I mean, half the fun is literally going in. This is a JRPG. Half the fun is going like, you know. And even then, it's like you're not immersed, and you don't need more options. Are still good. I'm not saying to make. If there was a story mode, like you know how Stranger of Paradise has that thing called a story mode or casual mode, where you can just enjoy the story, not have to worry about dying in game. That's fine. You got easy mode. Not against easy mode, but what I'm saying is, it doesn't make sense. It's like the mechanics are still the same, but you're just taking half of them out. It's just the lazy way of playing the game. You might that's auto mode basically, if anything, because you get to a certain level, you don't even need to use abilities effectively. It's just boring without. People that preferred old turn-based. Well, by the way, welcome Slapdash, welcome to the stream. The thing is, it's not turn-based. I understand what you're saying, and I think I understand. I do know the intention behind it, but one, the original game wasn't turn-based anyway. I'll put that out there. It's not turn-based. It's ATB. Two. The turn-based this game isn't turn-based even with that on anyway. You're just selecting the abilities. Now this might be for those who struggle with the JRPG feel of playing the game, and then you just want to then you have to mid battle switch abilities. If that is the reason, then fair enough. I understand that, and I'm saying, like I said, for those who just want the casual experience of enjoying the game and the characters and story, I completely understand adding that in. I think it could have been done in a better way, if that's what the intention was. But then again, it's a difficult thing. What do you do? But yeah, I think like it's just an auto mode. That's the easiest way to see it. Where you just pick the abilities if you choose to use the abilities. Especially in it, I guess with easy classic as well, you wouldn't even need abilities. So it would just be auto mode. So it's good for like rushing through the story if you wanted to. But for me, maybe I'm just too much of a gamer in my mind to have that feel, to think, yeah, it's not form, you know. I'm not crushing at those people that, you know, that I know what you're saying, like this, it's meant to be for the old turn-based combat, but it wasn't turn-based to begin with, and it's not the same. It's nothing like the same. If it was like the characters stopped in time, and then Cloud, Tifa and Barret are then fighting soldiers and then just go into a line again, then you could call it classic. That's what I'm trying to say. If it was kind of like that. Yeah, I know what you meant there, right, Slapdash, I know what you meant. But like, if the characters stopped running around and then they made an attack as one of the things, I'm saying, I'm not attacking it, I'm just saying, it doesn't make, it could have been a better sense way to do it. It would have made sense if everything on the screen just stopped, like he does in the old way, and then you could have that ATB interaction style in the game, and that could have been added, to be honest with you. But yeah, that's just my opinion on it. Again, it gives options for people to play the game and however they want to, so fair enough. But without further ado, let's do this. Also, how's it going, Limit Break? Welcome to the stream, hope you're doing well. Great to see you. We're about to jump straight on in. Are you ready? How's it going, Kaina? I'm not going to talk during the scene, just for now. And I'll also talk about Ever Crisis in a minute if you will. I love this bit. It's really haunting. Like, it's really haunting opening. It brings the whole Advent Children Midgard feel we have to life, and I love this look, the whole metropolis city, something that we never really got to see or experience. Like, it gives it this whole real life city vibe, you know, and that's what we wanted. That's I've always wanted to see that properly in the game. Looks very clean, by the way. People are talking to me, dude. But even there, down to like the flower dying, they're showing that the planet's dying. Like little nods like that, like you don't see on the first playthrough. And then it makes the reactors look terrifying as well. That's really cool. It is awesome. I loved that addition. And then it goes into this, which is, you know, the classic. Yeah, we watched it. One of my tags is our reaction to it yesterday. The explanation about Rebirth, or you'll see it in this. Hype, is what we say. And here it is. Pause champ. Pause champ. I know the view's so good. Oh, the chill. It's just such a doubt. It's such a ready. The depth on that image is so good. Woo! And here we are. Get out of it. Like literally the what that's a 1-for-1. Like the whole of it's done so well, that bit there. Like you get the feel of the original nostalgic, but you also, if you're new to it, you still get to that whole amazing immersion experience. Always 60 FPS is no good in this. Holy cow! I can definitely see it already. Oh my god. Oh my god, 60 FPS is so good.
Get down here, Merc.
It's like it's real. There he is. Right. This game, this game, I played the PS4. This is my first version of the first attempt on PS5. I didn't have a PS5 when the PS5 version came out, and that's why I haven't played UP DLC and stuff. But yeah, to answer your question earlier on, Slapdash, we watched the whole thing yesterday though, yeah, so I have played the game, we talk about things after, but I don't know anything about UP DLC. So that one we're all very secret about. Yeah, the smooth transition, the opening scene's a lot cleaner than it used to be as well. And the seamless the transitions are using smoke fog effect, yeah, it's so good. Like, oh, when I first, I was like, hold on a minute, I need to look up here, I need to do this. I was like, look at this, look at the train! Oh, this is me when I was playing it. We're doing a lot more of that again because I want it. I just want to catch up on chat. How's it going, Kayuna, by the way? Hope you're doing well. Let's just say I have a friend who's a big Final Fantasy VII fan when he was young and a bit of a job like this. Okay, fair enough. That's an interesting word. Yeah, like I said, I'm not against it. I just, if they wanted to be a classic version, you didn't have to like. They could have just made it as classic as possible. But yeah. Right. Oh man, it's so smooth. Wow.
Halt! Who goes there? You're up.
I love how Biggs is hiding behind those. Yeah, I don't remember how to play the game, so this would be good. No.
You're coming with us. Nice and easy. Don't think so.
And then this as well, the knob where you level up automatically to level 7 as well. Where you level up to level 7 on your first fight, just like in the original. I think it was working on, yeah. Yeah, I've done the part already. I told you early on. Oh.
Who in the hell?
I'd never noticed before,
Hands
but
where I
even
can
the
see
train
'em.
times have been planned for.
Have fun.
Like, I didn't know until I saw this article from last night. Really? Is that how easy it works?
Move and we shoot. Go ahead.
Look, it's Sephiroth mode. Alright. Can you just let me play?
Enough of this.
Here, burn.
He can use magic.
He can use magic.
That it?
Wait, not in Bow, you can use Yeah. Mineral water, clear icicle. Yeah, so there's this article, and they said the creators said that they actually made sure that the times on here were just made up, like so that it's like a city's time, train time, and stuff like that.
Drop the weapon!
Yeah, this game feels a lot
You
better.
got this.
Yeah, what he said.
That one I just forgot. R1 to R1 or circle?
You're coming with us.
Can't get surrounded.
Oh,
Try harder. Nope.
I thought you could parry. Or am I just going there? Oh wait, no, you can. It's this mode, isn't it? But you can. Okay, it's wrong enemy. It has to be invisible here. I wonder if the doors. Okay, this door looks better. There's a door. There's a certain door in this game that I was like a PS1 graphics on the PS4. I can't wait to get to that scene. There are things I'm looking for. I'm looking for the depth. I'm looking for what, you know. Looking for the PS5 enhancement. You know. Use triangle to open up chests. They improved that specific. You already know what door I'm talking about, don't you? Is it improved for a PS2? The famous door. I'm glad it weren't just me that was like, that door's bad. The fact that it's a door that you actually interact with as well is the worst. Now here's the bit I've been waiting to see. Not this. Wait for it. I love the fact, by the way, and this is always in it, you can see the Shinra Tower from here. Like, the Shinra Tower, wherever you are, when you're above the slums, you can always see the Shinra Tower, like, because it's always so high, right? Like, I love that they've always thought about that as they're looking around. Now for the moment. Damn, I loved just looking at that for the first time. It's gonna do it automatically in a minute. Look at that. Look at that. That's the first time I saw that on the PS4. I was like, bro. I was like, that is just recreates the impression of what reactors, how big the reactors are before we ever saw them, you know.
So what's Soldier Boy's deal? Is he one of us now? He's got balls, this, what was his name again?
Cloud Strife.
Right.
And he isn't a soldier anymore. Still, he's a professional, unlike the rest of us. I'm glad to have him.
So we're just mean it's still everyone's talking
This is a
about the door.
one-time gig. When it's done, we're done.
I'm glad because you know what? I feel like I've only mentioned it here and everyone gets it. Before everyone was just like, the door?
Real joy to look at, too.
Alright, Jesse, here we go. Here we go. Jesse's like,
Who's first?
Guess I'm not on the same page as people.
I'd say you're not even reading the same book.
Right, Cloud?
Enough. We're done here.
Jesse first. Easy on the eyes, too. Show the door, show the community with the door.
Come on, nobody do something this crazy just for money. They may not think you're a true believer, but you know what I think?
Not interested.
What?
Wedge. Wedge.
You better be worth the money, Merc. Every last gil.
Which? All 1,000 gil? Here's the classic scene. I like how they do that though. They made sure that they added that in. Like, they could have just carried on, and none of us would have thought about it. But doing that there was a nod to the first time that you see that scene. Yeah, you can definitely tell the lighting's a lot better as well. Right, we got some doggos to fight, haven't we? How did the soldier... Right, what? How does the soldier not see him, by the way?
Get him, boy!
But how? How does the dog not smell him?
Guess you're first. Here we go.
Go on, do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Hit me. Go on, do it. Do it. I'm just trying to make the I really like the stagger system as well.
Looks like you're next.
Oh, there you go. There's the...
That it?
Oh, it's R1, that's why. Go. Sorry, it'll take me a minute to get used to all the buttons again.
That's that. Try this. Get ready. Try me.
Go on, do it.
Gotcha.
There it is.
Not bad.
Ba-da-ba-bum. I do like the stagger mechanic. It made a different way of playing the game. I think the stagger with I think Cloud stagger is too OP. I think there's you can say that about Tifa as well. There's things about Cloud and Tifa are just so OP. The stagger mechanic just kind of like there's been many fights where I just sat there and like go on hit me. No. But it adds a stagger bar as well. The counter, his counter is OP. But yeah, I was talking about Punisher mode. Sorry, but yeah, the stagger mechanic, changes the battles. And then again on hard mode, they made it like that's the only way to beat the boss because you have to stagger him to actually have a chance to come close and beat him. So
This way. Not so fast. We've got company.
You're the one with the gun, dude. I loved the hard playthrough. The bosses were like completely different fights. The fact that they made it was like playing it was like as close to a new game plus you can get out of it because it was a great post game because it gave you a reason to play the game like all over again as well. Okay, all of these buttons are wrong.
That's that. Let's go.
Hey, what about RPGs, man? We've got rocket launchers in them now. Have you not seen First Soldier's trailer? We've got rocket launchers, dude. Guns in Final Fantasy VII do all of that. Imagine what rocket launchers do. They can do 2 damage. Cloud got shot into the eyes as someone and he broke his glasses. Yep. That's why Vincent doesn't do much damage because with a gun. That's why he has to use magic, right? Worst soldiers ever, man. How could they not tell that there's 4 people around them?
Enough. Is that it?
Wait, is this the bridge? No, it's not. They're not paying enough for this guy. Oh, this is the bridge. See, I love this bit. Obviously, this is literally the same scene. This is where you'd fight the little birds as well in the original. The robot birds. But then you can see like the Shinra Tower there in the background. And yeah. I love that because like then we're like looking around going, oh, look at that. And then I was just like, hold on a minute. You never think about what's on this side. And it's actually the Shinra Tower. And then all that, you know, it's like, yeah.
I'll secure our escape route, okay? You go on and catch up with the others.
There's like, what, 10 guards to guard an entire reactor, by the way? And he's like, I'll secure these here. So you just leave one man by himself there. Yo, Cole, how's it going? Happy 25 years, 1 minus 365 days of Final Fantasy. Good to see you, Cole. Hope you're doing well, man.
Soldiers may attack on command, but I hear they make good guard dogs too. Bet you've seen a few reactors. So how do we get to the bridge above Mako storage?
Mako. It's Mako.
Ain't holding out on me, are you?
I will be calling it Mako.
Stamp scared to bite the hand that fed him? Or is he a loyal little doggy? Have it your way, Mud. We can do this with you, or we can do this without you.
Different reactor, different layout. Depends when it was built. Never seen one like this, but I'll manage.
Couldn't catch yesterday's stream, but I'm in the middle of it from yesterday replay. Well, I did upload our reaction to it and all the theories and stuff we discussed after. If you want to check that out, that's what the rebirth command is. Initial checking out my video already. But yeah, I had always planned to play this today. It was just literally, it fell on the perfect day to do it. Who wants to talk? Oh, Jesse. What's up?
Don't you worry. Biggs will have the door open soon.
Literally said you were one reactor. True.
So I'm watching you.
Wonder what. You know, what really be a really fun game. Like you it's in the world of Final Fantasy VII, but it's just like you're just a Shinra soldier. You know, you're not like soldier. You're just like a troop. You know. And then like you see you're in the same division as Cloud or something, and you could be like, oh, you see what Cloud really did. That's not a game, to be honest with you. That's just a TV show.
3,
But
2. Damn, I'm good.
Who's there?
makes you think, what the hell did he even do? He still wore the uniform, right?
Wait!
Oh, here comes
It's over!
the tune.
That's my line.
I love the introductions.
He's alone! We can take him! Make it rain!
We can take him, famous last word. Who can take him?
We're back.
Then let's
Bum,
move.
bum, bum.
He always knows just what to say.
Cut it out.
The music and renditions
I got
of the
this place
versions
covered.
just are phenomenal in this game.
Well, what are you waiting for?
Oh, I'm talking to people.
Simmer down, hotshot.
Simmer down, hotshot.
It's a good thing I know someone who can get us the passcodes. Pity no one else at command will talk to us, but what can you do?
I wonder if Crisis Core has that. You know the soldier that recognizes
Careful
Cloud.
in there.
You know the soldier that recognizes Cloud
got
in the
this
Shinra
place
Tower
covered.
in this game. It'd be cool if he shows up in the reunion version of like Crisis Core or something. Like, you know, or even if like Cloud has an interaction with that same soldier in like Rebirth or in the future one in the third game where he's like, and then you see like something we've never seen before, which is like Cloud is just a normal troop and like their story or something. You know, it's just like, yo, you saved me from this mission. You saved me from that dark man that was gonna kill us. That beast. You came in. You shot it. You know, it'd be really cool. Because he sounds like he's the guy who's always gonna have Cloud's back. Like. Cloud must have done something from in the past, and he will always do anything for him. He gave that impression, and I'll come back and
Security's
explain
only
that later
gonna
on.
get
But...
tighter, so be ready. We can't afford any more mistakes.
Oh, I love this scene. I love the upcoming scene.
Looks like the elevator's on another floor. Mind pushing that button?
You're right. None of you can walk over and push this button. I got to do it. Yeah, right.
So, you know Tifa, right? It's
Yeah,
not really my business, but are you guys close?
Yep, we are. She's best girl. Oh, you get a glimpse in him, and you see the dead lands. So there's no grass. I love this. The well. Because this is added. This went in like.
Cloud! Are you ignoring me?
His memory's
Tifa and
confused.
I.
Which timeline is that? Which timeline is that? Okay. Of course, Tifa's best girl. Watch me be like, you wait till we see her in a bit. I'm like, okay. Okay, I'll just go on a massive like Tifa rant. Why she's the best.
These sewer rats appear to call themselves Avalanche, sir.
Heidegger's awesome.
We are currently
They created him
investigating
really well.
whether they belong to the same group that made the attempt on your life. Rest assured, our inquiries will not take much longer.
This pump's sole purpose is to drain the planet dry. While you sleep, while you eat, while you shit, it's here sucking up Mako. It doesn't rest, and it doesn't care. You do realize what Mako is, don't you?
It's Mako, so it doesn't
Mako
make
is the lifeblood of our
But Jesse's
world.
like,
The planet bleeds green like you and me bleed red.
I don't know if she's trying to act
The hell
cool
you
or
think's
she's
gonna
like,
happen when it's all gone, huh?
This guy's on-
Answer me!
This guy's on copium.
You gonna stand there and pretend you can't hear the planet crying out in pain? I know you can!
You really hear that?
Damn straight I do.
Get help.
I love that line.
Say that again.
I'd worry less about the planet and more about the next 5 seconds. Save the screaming for later.
Get help. It is funny because he's like, you really hear that sound? You can hear the planet. It's like if I said to you, you can hear the planet crying right now, right? And you're like,
Our lives are on the line now. You listening, Merc? One false move. And that happens.
Well, so much for having Cloud do all the fighting. There are some places a sword just can't reach. Just bear with him for me, would you?
Yeah.
Should have asked for more money.
yeah, I love the humor. Cloud's really weak to every girl in the game though. Like he does have a soft spot for Jessie. Like he does go like, okay, she's like, you know, he's still a boy at the end of the day. Like the little things are just like, you know. No worries, Ted. Let's see the bit, man. Barrett's got a cool move, actually. Barrett's got some really cool endgame moves. They're overcharged and then blows it all, yeah. By the way, this version of the song, like pumped up with like in a battle sense, was never done before, and I like it.
The real show.
And then it's also got Seal Skin, which makes him like a tank. And it's also got Focus Shot, which is like Big Shot basically, which is his original. And you just build it up there, hit over. You can charge it up. So the best way to do that, overcharge, and then use Focus Shot, and it's like a really good combo for Barrett. And then you got this system where you can be Cloud, then you can use this and be Barrett, and he can use him to focus shot the other dude while you're still using Cloud. Which I like this now. I like the style of the use. Yeah. Alright. I mean, the first time I did hear that artful, that was a nice one because it's not really used. Anytime you hear that is when you do the arena later on. Yeah, I love the haunting version of this one, and like even this, like it's like literally a recreation of it all. Like you look around and like that's like basically the chutes. You know when you're in Reactor 5 and you drop down the big chute. That's the little, you know, they got the little elevator room. You see this big weird thing. Like as a kid, you don't pay attention. You're thinking it's just you just remember the shapes of these weird rooms and stuff like that. But now you see them in their 3D sense, and it's like, oh, okay, it's actually kind of like the stairwell.
Look what we have
like,
here.
They made this whole stairwell a
Laser
whole
security
section.
system. Great.
Those things will hurt more than your pride if you're careless. They'll cut you down to size and then some. But I'm guessing you've done this kind of thing before.
Yeah. Figure out the timing of the lasers. Then
Yeah, it was
make
so
a move
good.
when
I
they
agree.
cycle off.
Smooth
Exactly.
transition.
I'll go first. Nothing like a little danger to get the blood pumping.
Okay, Jesse.
Just keep those baby blues of yours on me.
Yeah, I don't need a tutorial for that. Okay. Can you? Look, I'll have you know I'm a god gamer, Jesse. I can walk through this stuff without even like. Dude, my eyes closed. Let's see.
Not too shabby.
But the other thing is, you do this right, then Barrett just walked into it anyway. It's just like, what are you doing, dude?
You're doing good, soldier.
You never see in this game, but if you can move the carrot. Yeah, if you had like, that's what I like about it. You know, you know that the room is literally the same room, but like bigger, and like given more depth now. You know, and the fact that they've added these in, it was just an enemy you'd like see, but they're actually now they're like been parked up along the side, and now it's kind of all just fits in. Of how you would add it in. Pretty easy, right? Yeah, I just trying to get through it now.
Stop, Cloud. Pay more attention.
I don't care. I'll just use a potion.
Just relax.
Wow, just relax.
Well, I'm glad that's
You're
over
not even
with.
looking at me.
They don't call those things sweepers for nothing. They can wipe out a whole squad in seconds.
Can they?
Not if you wipe the floor with them first.
Just use magic. The only difference is, in terms of like, what I feel the difference is, it kind of actually was just like, okay, is that they actually give Cloud fire instead of at the start of the game, and give Barrett Thunder and Cure instead of like starting Cloud with Ice and Thunder. And that doesn't matter, but yeah. And also it's called Bolt in the original game. Cool,
We
the old
can
thing.
take this hunk of junk.
That hunk of junk is a heavy weapons platform. If we rush in, we die.
Is that right?
Need to hit it with
I
magic.
feel like L1 should be blocked.
That should give us an opening. I see. Burn.
Hey, it's stop moving.
Let's pin it down. Give it all you've got.
That thunder I hear?
Taking over.
Of course. It just had to get back up.
So we knock it down again. No time to complain. Now's our chance. Go.
Don't need to tell me twice. I'm gonna enjoy this. What are you, 20-something?
First.
I love this line.
Soldier first class. Doesn't go into the 20s.
The hell you talking about? I mean your age, not your goddamn rank. Though for all I know, a soldier's rank could be the same as his age.
That one always made me laugh.
Guess that'd make you a 1-year-old, huh? Live and learn.
Because that's how Cloud says I'm soldier first class. Like, in case you're new to the world of Final Fantasy VII, like, now you know that he was first class soldier. Barrett just makes a joke meme out of it. He's like, what are you, 20 something? I'm first. 1. And he just kind of insults him. Made me laugh a lot. Anyone know RPG tend to use thunder? I don't know. It doesn't make sense because it's a lightning bolt, but it's thunder. I've said this before. I've said this plenty of times before as well. I agree. It doesn't really make sense, but I guess it's just something that happened across. Can't have lightning without thunder. Maybe you're casting the thunder and the lightning just comes with the thunder, you know. Maybe we don't know for this mini storm, you know.
That's our target, the reactor core.
It's still creating the
Gotta
sound,
set
but
the
the
bomb
lightning's
at the
coming with
bottom. Let's get down there.
it. Wow, look at my no health. Hey Barrett.
God damn. I can practically taste tobacco.
God damn.
Hurry it up. My heart's pounding like a jackhammer.
I'm gonna use potions. I'm not even gonna save any items. There's no point.
I've been dreaming about this for years.
So I've marched without a back. Yeah, it's true.
Heads up, boys. The end's in sight. Leave the rest in more capable hands. Good luck.
Thanks, Jesse.
Not that way. Down the ladder, dummy. Aw, you're choosing me over the reactor? That's sweet, but I'll wait my turn. Don't blow her mind.
Okay.
Y'all know who you dealing with?
Probably.
Get your ass out of here. Just bring it home.
Let's do this.
Good old Barrett.
See ya.
I think it's an obvious aerial combat in this game is a bit wonky. I really hope the only thing they need to do with combat, to be honest with you, if they're going to keep the same combat system, if they do, is fix the aerial combat. Let us jump or something, or let us trigger something to make you jump in the air. There's many times that Cloud himself uses super soldier skills to jump and leap around the place like he's a superhero. So the idea of doing something in the air, like having aerial combos, would be great, especially when half the enemies fly in the game. And it's definitely possible. They've done it before because Kingdom Hearts do it really well.
If we fell in, we sink right down to the bottom.
If Cloud can jump across a whole bridge, then you can, you know, definitely make it a combat.
All right.
Oh,
Was never in doubt.
a bottle of ether. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, let's do this. Let's do
Wait,
it.
isn't this game save wherever you want? Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, I forgot. I'm still like saving. So what I do on the what I end up doing is when we find benches, that's when I tend to save the game. Just to keep it as, you know, similar to as close as possible. I don't know why, I just do. I will obviously create a save for this run. Just never touch that file. It's uploaded anyway, so they can't be ruined. But Never touch that file. I didn't like the fact there was limited saves. When I first played this game, my original PS4 version, there's only like 10 limited saves or something like that, and I don't understand why that's the thing. Because I wanted to keep it all just in case I would go back to those moments. Obviously later on they give you a chapter, but then if you want to get to a certain moment, you still have to play through the whole chapter. So this isn't based on wall market. You have to do most of the wall market stuff to get to it. So it's kind of like, okay.
All right, let's see if little Stamp really can bite the hand that feeds. Go on, do the honors. Prove to me you're the man Tifa says you are. That you're one of us.
Never said I was. I'm just here for the paycheck.
Then do the damn job!
I love their interaction in the start of the game. I kind of wish it stayed like that for longer. It's not a normal reactor cloud. See that's different. The original says this is not a normal reactor cloud.
What's wrong?
Well, here we just get a feather. So this could be the first of the whole time
I'm fine.
para shifts, different
about the
reality
timer?
thing.
Your call, Merc.
So this here, the game gives you a choice between 20 and 30 minutes. So if you want to stand around, I guess it's just for the very casual base. Most people are press 20. Apparently, I didn't realize till yesterday as well. Actually, it's a difference in what reward Jesse gives you at the end of like chapter 2 or 3. So like, that's also a thing. But the timer isn't live during the guard Scorpion fight, or Scorpion Sentinel as it's called in this game. What would have been cool for normal version, I think that's absolutely fine as it is. Not how to play. What would have been cool in the hard mode, is if the timer's going as we fight guard Scorpion, because that would have been a really good challenge. Sound alert disabled. At the moment they are, yeah. Just I paused them just for now. Just for the start of the game. When we get to like Sector 7 and stuff, I'll drop it off. I haven't missed anything, no. It's just for the intro of the game, for cutscene stuff. There's a lot of cutscenes and stuff. Once we start doing side quests, I'll unlock them. It's not going to be like for the whole playthrough. Don't worry. It's just for like main parts. And because they're doing a lot of talking about stuff now, I just want to
Pretty cocky, ain't you? You double-crossing!
Heads up.
What in the hell? Hey, how the hell do we fight this thing?
I thought we were going to have...
With the infernal
We were going to have a...
lightning magic.
No other option, huh?
a notification so that you know when they're full. I'll let you know when they're full.
Should I be worried?
Bum, 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 bum. Evasive maneuvers, evasive maneuvers.
Don't overdo it.
I'm trying to attack you, dude.
Got anything you want to say? Funny way to ask for help. Here it comes.
Gotcha. Sorry. Okay.
Oh, he's gone.
The hell is that?
A barrier? Never seen this defense system before.
Thought you were the expert.
So what's your brilliant plan, genius?
This was kind of annoying.
Bingo! Focus on that cord.
Oh, now he remembers. Don't keep me waiting in suspense next time. It's my time to shine.
Or go down in flames.
If we don't change it up soon, this thing's gonna kill us both.
I'm trying, dude.
More shooting.
How about less live from you?
My turn.
Loud! Go for the spot!
Here it comes. Take the lead.
Useless.
Damn it! This thing is tough!
It wouldn't be much of a weapon if it went down easy.
Don't compliment the giant scorpion!
I love the they're just going at each other. The banter is crazy right now.
Hell yeah, baby!
Now's our chance. Give it everything you've got.
He says that as it runs away.
Deal with that.
About damn time! Still? Damn it! I'm counting on you!
It's on you.
Guess it's my turn! Damn pain in the ass!
Barrett, pull yourself together, dude.
Fuck on this! Enough with all the barriers!
Take that. No escape. Try this. Now. Hit it hard and fast.
Oh, you're in for it now!
Just shoot.
About damn time!
Yeah, I love how even this fight is a challenge now, a proper challenge.
Damn it! Give them hell!
Let's do this. Focus and find a way. Another barrier?
Then there's limit breaks. There's the health gate. At least the update has the health gates in there, doesn't it? Thankfully. I love how it keeps everything on the screen, apart from the help screen. It annoys me. So that help screen in the top left-hand corner annoys me so much. I wish you could just remove that. But like, everything else is fine.
Watch the tail. You don't want to be hit by that laser.
Huh? So, what do we do?
Don't get hit. Take cover behind that debris.
And for the love of God, could they have not kept the meme alive? Like, I'm sure everyone would have laughed if they went, if Barrow went, why don't we just attack while the tail's up? And then he shoots the tail. Like it's a cutscene, so it doesn't actually affect you. He shoots the tail, shoots the boss, and the boss like shoots him back instantly. Like, as then we can
Gotta memorize
got
the
it.
attack patterns. Now, go! Take it over. Find it open.
You can. I'll check it out after.
Here it comes.
I think it's you can. I thought it was just all help, but no. I like some of the in-game tutorials just to remind me when I get to it.